How's it going, everybody? And this is a video on my collection of RIP magazines. And I got heavily into this magazine into the early 90s when I had been into heavy metal music for a couple years before that. And this was the magazine for me back in the 90s. I mean, there were some other magazines that I had read, but they weren't really that good. I mean, Circus and Metal Edge basically focused on the hair metal bands. How ironic how Metal Edge would later on, by the mid 90s, would start featuring different metal acts. And by the mid 90s, well, not mid 90s, early 90s, Circus magazine would start featuring articles on bands like the Spin Doctors and some of the alternative bands. And please be advised that these are not in yearly order, so don't give me any rude comments. And anyway, this is the first row. This is my first stack. And this is from '93, and this is the Christmas issue. And this is on an article with Les Claypool, Primus, who's interviewed by Kirk Hammett, and there's articles on Tool, Aerosmith, and Def Leppard, and Suicidal Tendencies, and part 2 with an interview with Lars Ulrich. And this is from '94, and this is, of course, Pantera during the Far Beyond Driven era. And also there's article and the letters section, which is completely devoted to reactions to Kurt Cobain's suicide, and also an article on the anniversary party on RIP magazine, which I always looked forward to. And also I looked forward to the Pot Shots articles. Another one from '94 featuring Slash on the cover. From '93, Steven Tyler, and this was around the same time that I think this was when Get a Grip came out. It's from '91, Nikki Sixx of Motley Crue, Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden. From '91, Bret Michaels of Poison. From '90, Ozzy Osbourne, and this is the censorship issue. And this is from '94, and this has Pearl Jam on the cover being interviewed by Al Jourgensen. And also around the same time, Lon Friend had left the magazine. And those of you who haven't read his book, Life on Planet Rock, check it out. And this issue was the premiere of the Death Files column, which didn't last long. It's from '93, Dave Mustaine of Megadeth. And I think this is from '95 or '96, and by the middle of '95 they had changed their logo, which I didn't really care too much for. This has Al Jourgensen on the cover. Scott Weiland of Stone Temple Pilots. And this is from '95 when they still had the original logo, and Perry Farrell of Porno for Pyros. From '96, Pantera from the Great Southern Trendkill era. It's from '94, Glenn Danzig, the band Danzig. Megadeth during the Euthanasia era. Sebastian Bach of Skid Row from the Slave to the Grind era. Also an article with Nirvana. Tommy Lee of Motley Crue, and this is from '90, and this is my first issue. And this is from '93, Lars Ulrich of Metallica, and this was around the same time that their box set had come out. Guns N' Roses getting Band of the Year from their readers poll, and how ironic how I think think it was like 2 or 3 years later, they would get Worst Band. Another issue with Ozzy on the cover. And this is one of my favorite issues. This is from '91. This is from the Clash of the Titans tour. Another issue with Sebastian Bach on the cover. Alice in Chains. Foo Fighters. Green Day. Another one from '90 with Bret Michaels of Poison on the cover. Faith No More getting Band of the Year. Axl Rose. STP getting Best New Group. And I think around this, I think this is the issue that had Guns N' Roses as Worst Band. Or I think it was Poison, I don't know. Classic one from '92 with Bon Jovi on the cover. It's from '95. Smashing Pumpkins. LA Guns. This is in '91 when the hair metal scene was still kicking. And from '95, here's Primus on the cover, and I will have another stack soon.